This is MeshCast, where we separate verified evidence from hype. But today, the hype I want to separate is my own, because the person this channel is built around once made one of the worst claims I've ever seen. 0 milliseconds, faster than the speed of light. On my very first computer, during my very first hackathon, I looked at a dashboard and told the world I'd achieved quantum computing level performance. It was not that. And honestly, that embarrassing moment is the whole reason this channel exists. Let me tell you the real story of the 0 millisecond lie and what it taught me. Here's how it started. I got my first computer for my birthday in January. I'd never written a line of code in my life. I'm nearly blind, I'm on social assistance, and I started coding with no education, January 20th. One thing led to another, and within weeks I'd built a multi-agent swarm, a self-healing system with local AI inference running on 16 gigs of RAM, and I decided to enter my first hackathon. That's where the trouble started. The system was genuinely real, a self-healing swarm. I'd built this cockpit with 5 agents, 3 panels, and it could run 50 operations in parallel with 0 errors. It had a shared task queue, a collaboration hub, agents that double-checked each other's work. When I stress-tested it, it survived things that should have broken it. Memory at 99%, disk at 100%, and it kept healing itself. That part was real, and I was proud of it. But then I got carried away. I was running a medical pipeline, and the numbers were getting faster. 2018 milliseconds, then 4, then 1. And each time I ran it, it got faster. Because the data was being cached. The swarm was warming up. I was injecting jobs 100 at a time, and the results were coming back from memory, not from fresh computation. But I didn't understand that. I just saw 0 milliseconds, and I said it on camera. Quantum computing level performance. Faster than the speed of light. Question mark. Who knows? So let me be honest about what happened. The 0 milliseconds was not real. It was cached data. The system wasn't computing faster than light. It was returning results it had already worked out. That was my error, and I made it because I was excited and I didn't stop to verify. But here's the thing. The system underneath it was real. 50 parallel operations, a self-healing swarm, 90 plus hours of uptime, real agents, real architecture, real work. The problem wasn't the system. The problem was that I reported a number without checking what it meant. And that's the moment I understand now. That 0 millisecond lie taught me the single most important lesson I've ever learned. Verify, don't assume, even when the result looks incredible, even when it's your own work, especially when it's your own work. Because if I can fool myself into believing cached data is a quantum leap, then anyone can be fooled by anything. And that's exactly why this channel exists, to separate the verified from the hype, starting with me. And here's the part I'm most proud of. That lesson stuck. 8 months later, I was handwriting CUDA kernels and profiling them with Nsight Compute, and when my big FP8 idea got disproven by the profiler, I did something different. I didn't hide it. I documented my wrong hypothesis. I corrected my own false claim. In the repo, before anyone even saw it. Same brain as the 0 millisecond guy. But now, the evidence gets to win. That's the whole arc. From claiming faster than light to letting my own profiler prove me wrong. So that's the real story behind this channel. I once claimed 0 milliseconds and it was a lie. But I owned it, I learned from it, and I built something that tries to be honest every single day. If you're building something, measure it. Let the evidence tell you when you're wrong. And never trust a number you haven't checked, even if it's your own. If this resonated, subscribe. And thanks for letting me tell you the truth about where this started. Stay sharp.